Hello, Club Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Mm-hmm. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you leave us a rating.
Type team.
Yeah, this is episode 83. We got new faces on the couch. We got Dupree.
What's up, y'all?
And we got Lizzie Pooh.
Hey, y'all.
If you are new to the podcast, thank you for coming and spending your day with us. But we now drop 2 episodes a week. We used to be a weekly pod, and now we're going to be dropping 2. So this drops on a Friday. So you have already gotten the first time of us dropping 2 episodes the Tuesday of this week. So congratulations. Yeah, welcome.
Y'all welcome.
Period.
This is a lot of work. So we trying to do this for y'all because we know y'all want more of Club Culture. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody ain't going to always be in every episode. As you see, we had Jonesy J, Nova. Now we got Lizzie, Dupree, and me. Every episode, you don't know what you're going to get, so make sure you tune in.
Right.
For sure. Now, I want to kick it off by talking about a little music.
Let's do it.
Dupree, I ain't know you could sing, man.
Oh, yeah.
You can sing.
I mean, shit, the Instagram says Dupree the artist.
Yeah, but, people be like, I can sing, I can rap, and then you listen to that shit and be
give us a little something real quick.
See, I told y'all.
Put you on the spot. Give us a little something.
I'm finna pull an August Alsina. I just told y'all not to ask me that shit. I am tired.
Working man.
I am. I'm working. How did you? Where did you discover that I had a voice?
On TikTok. You know, For You page popping you up, and I'm like, okay, look at him perform music. Beyonce.
Don't. Keto. That's a fun one to perform.
Yeah,
not easy. Look, doing any Beyonce song is hard. So you will never catch me singing Dangerously in Love ever. I will do the pop records that are hard, but not hard to her.
My favorite Beyonce song to sing is Broken Hearted Girl. I love that
song. Broken Hearted Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you like the hard shit to sing. I like a easy shit.
I need some girth to my song, Well,
I need some girth to things, but not my music.
Y'all acting up quick.
Don't do too much.
Right.
Don't play innocent today.
Wow.
Lizzie, do you got a favorite Beyonce record?
A favorite Beyonce record? Mm-hmm. No, not a favorite Beyonce record. Okay. I don't think I have a favorite record in general, period.
Really?
Okay.
So wait, when I say record, I mean not a full album, but a song.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But no, I don't think I have a favorite. I just like the classics by Beyonce. Like the new stuff.
I love the new shit.
It's okay. I like the Renaissance. I mean, it was okay, but no,
you like the real R&B Beyonce.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Country B?
It's all right. I like
what it's doing.
I like 16 Carriages, the R&B version.
The Maxwell version?
Yes, that shit hard. That shit
But
hard.
you know what? I know what she's going to do. She's probably going to get it taken down. And she's probably going to take the publishing or whatever or reach out to the person who
Maxwell
made the mix.
And all them.
Yeah, and she's probably going to release it on her own because she did that with the Cuff It. Remember Cuff It had the Wetter remix? She got that from TikTok. Somebody from TikTok did the same shit.
I think it was a DJ.
Yeah, it was a DJ.
I think it fuck around be the same DJ. Who knows? But I think she paid them, credited them as a producer or whatever the case may be, and then officially released it. So if that keeps getting momentum, she's gonna release it on her own.
Yeah. I like that she credits a lot of people and all her songs get them paid and shit. Cause
they do.
She got enough money, go ahead and spread some bread to.
I love it.
Who was that with Wetter? Twista.
Yeah.
Twista. Yep.
Yeah. Get him some bread. You feel me?
Giving T.S. Madison a new house.
Okay. What?
And everything. Because
she got a house.
Yeah. T.S. Madison just bought a new house. She claims it was from Cozy, the Beyonce record that they collabed on for Renaissance.
I didn't know she was a part of that record.
Yeah, if you ever heard Cozy, the person talking like I'm black, dark skin, beige, that's T.S. Madison. Okay. And so every time Beyonce performs it live, T.S. gets paid. So that's how T.S. like, well, yeah, bitch, I bought a house from Beyonce.
That's great.
So
that's great.
Good for B.
Period.
What's that called? Redistribution of wealth.
Yes.
Look at the college educated.
Yes. Dominican University.
For sure.
Meet Chicago State.
Oh, wow.
Fuck y'all.
How did you make it there?
I graduated. How did I get there?
Yeah. How did you make it? Because every other year they somehow closing down.
See, that's a lie. I'm about to read y'all. Chicago State had one accreditation issue in 2013, and they still met their accreditation. So they were just at risk of losing their accreditation. Oh, this better be a clip because the people need to know. What happens is when you have bad PR and you don't come up with a good recovery campaign for the post effect, or after the storm is over, people are going to always think the worst because that's the last big thing they heard about it. But since 2013, this is more than 10 years later, Chicago State is still accredited. Just got their accreditation again last year from the HLC, Higher Learning Committee, and they're growing in population, and they're about to get a football team.
Yeah, because they're a D1 school, I think.
They've been D1. Wow. They've been D1 for quite some time now, and people don't know that they're D1. And a part of that is because the coaches that they hire at Chicago State, I will hold them accountable, they don't go out to the high schools here. They go out to the high schools in Florida, California. They looking for niggas with 30,000 followers already. What they need to do is keep going out to high schools in the city to really bring back the community that Chicago State once had. But yeah, Chicago State was great to me. I mean, what school do you know is going to give you a housing scholarship? Right. They pay for my housing, and they basically pay for my schooling. So, I mean, shout out to Chicago State.
State schools are supposed to do that. If you were a resident of that state, you pretty much should pay less.
Yeah, but I was damn near spoiled.
Okay.
Like, who gets to live in Chicago rent-free, not having to worry about food for 2 years of your life? Like, that's some shit that not every state school does. So.
Okay. Look at us, college educated. You know
what I'm saying?
Agreed.
You know. Are y'all working in the field of the degree that you graduated with?
Yes. Okay. Technically, I graduated with a degree in communications and a focus in PR. So I worked in marketing for a year and some change, and I just made a shift from my 9 to 5 to get some more money, but I'm still technically in the comm field because this is technically comm related. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say yeah. I'm in healthcare, so I got a degree in natural science with a concentration in a minor in biology, concentration in health science. So I think I'm not in the field really like probably how I want to be for real, but I still work in healthcare, so. Yeah, my degree.
Was putting these degrees to also to use.
Yeah,
and we gotta normalize. Everybody want 5 years plus experience fresh out of college, so it's gonna take time to get that experience to get into your field. So if you just graduated, if you graduated a few years ago, don't be hard on yourself if you get a job that's not in your field. At least you got a motherfucking job, bitch.
Yeah. It's the people that go to college and they didn't know what they wanted, and they just continue to stay in there and grow to debt, and then get out and never use that degree for it because that's not what they're passionate about.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking to.
I always say, I think college, everybody should go just to see if they like it, but don't accumulate a lot of debt. Like, you're going to know if you don't like college or not within the first year, in my opinion.
I agree. First year, you know.
You
just want to eat. I'm here for the bitches.
I went to community college and I was loving that shit.
Nigga, you ain't did not one paper. You know what you do.
Not
one paper.
Not one extra credit, not shit.
I'm not going to say that I like college, but I think that I just did it because that's what I knew I had to do. Like, that's what my parents told me that I had to That's what my parents told me I had to do, and I ain't seek out no other options prior to going. So I went to school, and I stayed in school. It's not that I don't like school, but I also wouldn't say that I like college. It was cool. It was a fun time. But would I do it again? Hell no.
You wouldn't do college
really?
again?
You wouldn't do college again?
Okay, would you just go to a different college?
See, I would do that.
Maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know that I would do college again.
So what would you have done with knowing what you know now? What's the route you would have taken after graduating from high school?
Well, I would get higher education, but I don't know that I would do the campus life, like live on campus and like.
Wow.
I don't.
So you didn't like that part?
Dominican was very like mediocre when it comes to like campus life and stuff like that. So like if I went to a different school where it was like better campus life and it was like more entertainment and it was fun, maybe I would enjoy it more. But like that experience that I had at Dominican, I do not have to relive ever again. I would not. Okay. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. It's on the max of do not recommend. Don't go.
Y'all were in school during the pandemic just like me though, right? Yeah. So of course
we was when it first happened. So she was there for 2 years of the pandemic. I was there when it first happened and kicked everybody off campus. So that's when I graduated. So
I entered basically. I was a sophomore. As the pandemic began. So my college experience was stripped. Basically, the campus life. People, a lot of motherfuckers don't like college, but they love the community aspect, like the campus life. Right. That's what I really wanted to go to it for. But I still found like joy in just like being a college educated black person, knowing the history of like for so long we couldn't even read legally. I just enjoyed, fulfilling my ancestors' dreams. But my personal reason, I really wanted to be like, oh shit, bitch, I'm on the cast of A Different World. Like everybody knows everybody. Everybody's so nice. And like there's the dorms and shit. I had that, but it was the COVID. So it wasn't a lot of people on campus. So I would like to go back to school while I'm still
young and
I'm young as God allows me to be, because I'm getting up there. That
is a big
but
part
for
of
grad
that.
He's about getting up there.
I'm getting up there for grad school. Like I would like to experience that, but
that's a big part of college. It's just
it is
campus life.
Yeah.
But Chicago just keeps calling my name. I just keep getting opportunities here, so I just never. I get into schools every semester, but this opportunity comes, this blessing comes, this burden comes. So God, I know you listening. If you want this to happen for me, let it happen.
Did you finish your master's? Okay.
Woo!
I was just asking just to ask.
And no, I didn't. I didn't because it's a lot to juggle full-time job, master's degree, social life, all at the same time. When I come home from work, I'm tired. I don't want to sit in front of a computer and type a discussion post to Susan about why I agree with her when I don't, and I don't really care about what Susan said.
Fuck Susan and fuck you too.
Yeah, I don't care about what Susan said, but because Professor Joseph want us to sit here and act like we want to talk, then I don't have the energy for that. And so I made it through about like a year and a half of the program, and I probably had about a year and a half left, but it was accelerated, and you have to keep up a lot. Like you reading maybe 2 and 3 chapters of a book a week, and them chapters was thick. There wasn't no little Junie B. Jones ass, little small ass chapters. So I stopped, but that don't mean that I won't go back. I just haven't really gotten the motivation to want to finish it. Yeah, quite frankly.
I asked because I be thinking about it now. Like, would I go back for a master's? Would just know that I'm in my field. I'm in it, and I'm doing like stuff that a lot of people are not doing in their first year of being a graphic designer. Like, damn, maybe if I go back, I can negotiate. You feel me? Now I know how to build websites from scratch. Right. Go ahead and start me off at $70K.
You can teach.
Yeah. That's the stuff I be thinking about now. Like, how do I leverage my salary and whatnot? Now that I have the experience, I'm in there. Do I go back so that I can ask for more pay and shit like that?
Right.
Or do I just keep doing what I'm doing?
Somebody always willing to pay for your education. Just got to find them. So if you can find somebody to do it free. If you work for Chicago State, within 6 months of employment, they will pay for your classes.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting a coaching job at Dominican and going back.
Yeah.
To get it for free.
Get that shit for free. Me, I want to go back for different reasons. Like, I want to go out of state. I want to be on my own. I want to, really see if I got what it takes to really make
or you find a job with tuition reimbursement.
That part. Or get an apprenticeship, a fellowship. There's so many things you can do to lower that bill, because my loans are forgiven, thank God.
Oh, well, I can't say the same.
Well, it's
I
okay.
can't say the same, but Sally Mae gonna be knocking on my door soon. So.
Come on, hey girl, we ready.
Right.
We missed you, Bookie.
Right.
Now, Lizzie.
Oh, God.
I see you repping that Black Lives Matter sweater.
Yes, I am.
That motherfucker's like 2 years old, 4 years old.
It is.
It's pink now. It was originally white and black. That motherfucker pink now.
I think I got the glow in the dark one too.
Yeah, it is glow in the dark. Yeah. I forgot.
That was a
mistake. That was a mistake. It wasn't supposed to be glow in the dark.
Right. But it turned out dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to know why I stopped making clothes?
I have a bone to pick with you, because who gave you permission to sell your things and not make clothes anymore?
So you made this?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I graduated college.
You also make this hoodie you have on.
Yes.
Right.
I make everything for Club Culture.
Yes.
Oh, really? Yeah. Where is my welcome?
You gonna get it. You gonna get it.
Your kit.
Thank you.
Where your kit at?
Where's my media kit?
You gonna get it. You gonna get it.
No EPK
I say
custom for me.
End of March, beginning of April, I'll give you a whole bundle of everybody.
Spring, September.
I got you.
Joggers.
When I graduated college, nobody was hiring. You feel me? COVID, whatever.
Same.
So I had to figure out how to pay these bills. So I started my own graphic design company, T-Ray Graphics. I was printing clothes because the people I was doing stuff for, they all were like, they wanted logos for their clothing brands. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I could keep them if I print for them too. So that's when I started learning how to print clothes. And I bought all the shebang to do it at home. I was like, you know what? These motherfuckers broke. They can't pay me what I want to be paid for all this work I'm doing. So let me stop doing this. This clientele's getting on my nerves. And so I decided to give me a big girl job. Got me a job. That's where I'm at. And I sold all my shit because,
Including the embroidery machine?
No, the embroidery machine is going to be sold. It's just can't nobody afford it to pay for it. So
how much is the average embroidery machine?
The one that I got is industry. So industrial. So it's a 15 needle. Get the job done.
Okay.
It ain't no at home.
You got to put this shit on Klarna if you want it.
Yeah, exactly.
After pay.
Exactly.
After pay.
Exactly. So but I'm trying to sell it. I never used it.
Okay.
I probably used it twice. And
you can start making like prom dresses and shit. Could you?
I'm not.
Okay.
Somebody need to come buy these motherfuckers.
I want somebody can make anything. A hat, a scarf.
You just like
I didn't know that you designed.
And it's so convenient to like hit up your friend and be like, hey, this is going on. Can you make this for me? Or can you do this for me real quick?
It's convenient, but the pockets ain't convenient.
That's true.
I got to pay for the supply.
Right.
And you just got to pay to get it from me. But that supply is not being, the supply to create this for my homie that want 50 shirts for their family reunion. It costs too much.
So when I go on my first tour, I'm gonna hit you up because I'm gonna have the sponsors and the publishing to pay you what you deserve.
Now that's what we talking about.
Yes,
you got you got the budget to pay me how much it actually would cost to do it.
I already have it, just in the future. So when that time comes,
come on, speak it into existence.
Come on,
it got to a
little manifestation.
Yes, what's up?
It got to a point where I stopped taking clientele that wasn't corporate. I was only doing corporate.
And that's okay because corporate had the coin.
They got the coins.
Yeah.
For sure. But no, I'm not purchasing clothes. Unless you got the money, I'm not doing that.
Well, it was a well thought out era that I didn't get to see. But
it was great. It was amazing.
Looking at the
Tamaya
material
was really
now.
good at it.
Yeah.
Tamaya was really good at it.
Mm-hmm. This is really
Are you
nice.
upset that I'm calling you Tamaya on this podcast? Should I call you T-Ray? I'm sorry.
You know me as Tamaya.
I do.
They know me as T.
Okay.
I call you T, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Because
you feel me? You
good? Okay.
You good?
Okay.
Y'all don't fucking start calling me Tamaya. You don't know me. I am T.
Well, excuse me. Shit.
I'm saying her whole government. I'm sorry. That's how I know her. My bad.
They probably in the comments like, say her social security number too.
I don't know it, but I found out. Let y'all know.
Okay, blood type.
A lot of people don't know how much I really do for this podcast. Like, I got this team. We're great. We love each other, but I still do majority of the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people be like, oh, let me get Jay to do my podcast. Jay is the man behind the camera, but I'm the person that is making it cute.
You're one of one.
The color grade, I made that color grade.
The only
I
one.
taught Jay how to do it the club culture way. So whatever you see in club culture do, that came from me. I taught Jay how to do it my way, but he knows how to handle the camera, but I taught him how I want it to look after we're done shooting it.
Right.
You're a boss.
I do everything.
You do, and do it well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Took a lot of trial and
I
error.
appreciate that. Niggas be trying to go through other people to get on the podcast. Hold on, bitch. You gotta come to me.
Bitch, excuse me.
Okay.
No, hold on, bitch. It got real aggressive.
Wait a minute. I just said you're good.
All right.
That was a little harsh.
Oh my God.
Hold on, person.
But to even be on camera and like captivate people with just our personalities alone is not easy. It's a talent, and then you do that plus so much more. Like,
Thank you.
Here are your flowers.
It's a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
I felt like, niggas was really seeing the talent that I have with podcasting, because it is a talent to do this.
It is.
Nova, she's been on the pod. She asked me to moderate basically something for her birthday. Basically create questions that people can answer about Nova to celebrate herself. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm seeing that people are noticing the actual talent I have, because I curate every episode. I do all the notes based on whoever is finna sit on this couch, because I've paid attention to you enough to know, okay, I think you will be equipped to give a good take on this. Jonesy don't get to speak on everything. Jay don't get to speak on everything. They get to speak on what I think they'll be great to speak on. You feel me? And I don't think people know just how much work goes into every episode that I put in, and why you walked away saying like, that was great. They always got something new to talk about. Every episode is never feel like, they just making up shit. Like,
Yeah.
It's a lot of behind the
I feel like
scenes.
I'm learning what you're going through as somebody who has a budding TikTok and YouTube brand, and just to even speak on camera and act like you don't have notes and be so natural, like I said, that shit is not easy. The shit is draining. It makes singing and acting a little bit easy.
Yeah, you ain't got to be the brainiac. You just got to perform it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, still live it, perform it, give it life, but you're giving it life. With this, you have to create the life and give the life. It can get it can give you bags under your eyes if you let it.
Tired as fuck.
That's why I'm like, people talking about Wendy Williams is getting her karma. No, the bitch have to dedicate 30 years of her.
Y'all is slinging this B word around like crazy.
She is a bad bitch. Wendy is a pioneer, because to do what basically you're doing and what I'm starting to do for 30 years, make a career out of it at such a high level, that can probably kill anybody's mental health on top of the trauma she was facing.
And you don't have immediate success with it. Like, you have to just keep doing it until you get to that point.
It's taxing at every stage, because once you get that success, you got to maintain it. Then you got to elevate. Then you get a real team, and real team is real bills. And then on top of that, she is a black woman, so y'all already have everything that you do 10 times harder, because society doesn't give you any breaks, any chances to fuck up. The minute you are off a little bit, they let you know so fast. Like, of course she's 52, got dementia, all this other shit on top of divorce, niggas having babies on her, losing her show,
taking her money.
Taking her money. Like, everything she did, Shade Room do, TMZ do, Hollywood Reporter does, your homegirl who's staying everybody's shit does, and she working at Amazon, she not even getting paid to do it. So I really don't think it's karma. It's just she was that good at her job. Right. They mad.
Yeah. You have brought up a great point of, like, Cardi B had this song that she just dropped, called it a freestyle.
Yes.
Over Missy Elliott sample. And you got people saying, it got 9 writers for a freestyle? Well, no fucking freestyle, da 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 da.
These people are so ignorant.
They've also said that she stole a flow of a different artist. Right?
Slump God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody sampled She's a Bitch. I believe it was it She's a Bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, Be a sample She's a Bitch. Slump God sample She's a Bitch.
It's a great beat.
It's a great beat. It's a great beat. But, like, you can only
switch
up your flow so many times before you get compared to somebody else.
Yes.
And what people understand, people also don't understand, is that when you're in the writer's room, when you're in the studio, somebody could be like, hey, switch that nigga to that trick. They're going to get a writing credit for that in the credits. So to a freestyle, which I heard is kind of long, to only have 9 writers, it's pretty typical.
But the majority of them are from being credited on Missy's original tracks.
Which is
they have to be credited if you're sampling past work.
Exactly. So
they was not in that room.
Exactly.
But you use their original work. So you have to credit them.
Just like people were saying the same shit about Beyonce when she dropped Renaissance, and like almost every record that she sampled had 26 writers. She has to pay them people. She has to give them their credit. Yeah. Even if she wasn't even thought of when she used the beat that she sampled, it's the industry. Yeah. So.
But you wouldn't know that unless you like both of y'all working. Somebody is an artist, you're an artist, so like I wouldn't know that. Y'all just taught me something. I wouldn't know that.
Google is free.
Yeah, but like
no, but we got bills, so I got time to Google everything. So I'm glad that we can teach.
If your dumb ass wanna not you, I'm saying
wait a minute,
not y'all. I'm talking about the because it's people that want to spew that Cardi B can't write or she don't do none of her songs. Right. So they make these propaganda for people to eat up on social media because we don't do research. You feel me? Right. So, if you were to see someone make a post saying Cardi B got 9 writers on this freestyle, and you're like, damn, why she got 9 writers? That is now your moment to go see what those 9, it says Missy Elliott's name as a writer. Use your brain. Right. Was Missy Elliott in that studio?
No.
Was she there when that song was created?
No.
So maybe that's when you say, independent research, this don't look right. Missy Elliott is a writer. I don't think she was a part of this song.
Why do we have to dig that deep into it in general? Why can't we just enjoy the music?
You should just be enjoying it because you aren't a part of this industry.
Short attention spans. I really don't care if she had 15 writers.
Me neither.
Cardi ain't paying my bills. So it's like, okay, she got 9 writers on freestyle. What else is new?
It should be that simple. But, niggas love Nicki. They love other shit, so they try to.
I love Nicki.
Find something to
but I'm not gonna hate on Cardi. Neither of them give a damn about me.
They don't.
They don't even know I exist.
Literally.
So I'm not finna feed into no beef or no stand shit, bro. I'm just gonna enjoy the music if I like it. If I like it, if I don't, I don't.
Well, another thing people don't understand is that it takes talent to perform a song.
That's true.
Give me a bar. Give me something that rhymes to you. Just give me
like my shit or like somebody else's shit.
Just say, don't sing it or nothing. Just say it. Just give me like
just
one
say
line.
it. I told him insert cash or select payment type. If you want to be
All
my
right,
nigga, gotta play your cards right.
Give me something to sing, nigga.
Oh, what did you want?
Give me just like just a phrase, just a short phrase.
I'm so in love with you.
I'm so in love with you.
Come on.
You just said, I'm so in love with you.
Mm-hmm.
You wrote that. You gave it to me.
Right.
Now I gotta perform that to make it be something.
Right.
Keep
And
going.
Instead, I'm so in love with you.
Keep going.
That's not the same as I'm so in love with you.
Right.
The writer gets credited.
Right.
They wrote the lyrics. The performer gets credited because they helped with the composition of that to be something real instead of it's just like a painting.
It's all in the title.
Yes.
Writer, performer.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So give Cardi her credit for performing that song to actually be good, and give everybody else that helped it also their credit too for whatever their role was.
But you know, rappers have it harder when it comes to that because when you're rapping, naturally people think that you were supposed to write what you rap. I feel that way sometimes, but you know, everybody get a little extra help, whether you think they do or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna move forward. What's been going on in y'all lives, man? I feel like I ain't talked to you. You had a lot of stuff going on in your life. Dupree's been a minute since our Black History Month episode.
Damn, I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah. What's been going on? Catch me up. What's going on in y'all lives?
I'm pregnant, so
Oh.
Little Dupree's coming soon, y'all. I'm
wow.
a little Gemini. I'm lying.
It's gonna be a Gemini. That's crazy.
I love little Geminis, but I just been chilling. You know, well, I haven't. I've been working. You know, just auditioning, writing music, hosting more. I'm a little tired because I'm fresh off a flight from New York to home.
Come on, flights. We love flights.
I had
Was this a vacation or was this a work trip?
It was not. It was a work trip. I went to New York for the first time in over 10 years, and I hated it as a kid. But as an adult, I fucking love the energy of Manhattan is where I was staying. Like, I don't know something about the people of Manhattan. Like, they just got a mix of Southern hospitality, but with like the exterior of a Midwestern. Okay. So it's like they look real rough and bangy like, but like they'll like help you type shit. Like, I can't explain it. Like they're very.
I think you explained it.
Well, yeah, I did. I did. Yes, I did. Sorry. Like I said, I'm still tired. But you know, I had my first callback in New York City. So
congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was a dance callback. And I was like, y'all niggas sure like they want to see me? Because I call myself a strong mover because I haven't had a lot of training. They was like, yeah, they want to see you. So just to be in the room with such a short amount of people compared to the initial audition, I was really humbled and thankful and blessed. But a bitch is tired. Okay.
So you got to fly back and forth to New York for whatever.
If I get the booking, I would be overseas for a minute.
Ooh.
If I get it, I really don't want it, but
oh shit! Okay.
I was happy to
don't want it.
I don't. I have a great life here in the States. I have to really focus on Dupree the artist.
For sure.
I love being Dupree the actor, the performer, but I'm really in the era of pouring more into myself and my own
music
brand.
coming out?
I do have music coming out.
Okay.
I got a couple records coming out this year. Maybe an EP. We shall see. But keep supporting your boy. I see y'all. I love y'all, man.
All right, Lizzie. What you got going on in your life?
Nothing.
You got something. You got something.
I don't got
Your
nothing.
pretty self, you got something.
Okay, don't hype up.
Okay.
Hey. Nah, I don't got nothing going on though. That's like crazy. Everything is pretty much still the same with me. I'm still working. Still tired.
Okay. You got any trips coming up? Cause you know you be tripping.
I do be gone, but I don't have no trips coming up. Like my flights are empty, and that's crazy because I always have like a flight, at least one flight booked. Oh, actually, I'm lying real bad.
Going to Texas?
I am.
Me too. When? In May?
In April.
Okay.
I'm going to Texas. I am going to Texas. My really, really close friend that I grew up with, I call her like my sister. She has a son now, and so we're going to Texas for his birthday.
Congratulations.
For his birthday. I have some trips planned, but nothing is booked.
Okay, well, leave something open for us to do.
I know you said that we was gonna do something.
August, September.
Yeah.
Spring,
okay.
September.
My friends always getting on me because they feel like I'm always booked and gone and busy.
Yeah.
And I'll never leave no room for the trip, for the friends trip.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to leave room for the friends trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got to get my my income in order first before I start
Okay,
booking stuff for the summer.
That's fine.
I feel that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, nothing new other than that. I'm just chilling.
Okay. All right.
How you been?
Busy with this podcast.
Well, yes.
This motherfucker is my life. Outside work has been very fucking busy. Like 420 is our Christmas because I work for cannabis company. So busy. I'm long nights at work just leading up to 420. And I ain't been having enough time to put into the pod, so I'm just trying to hurry get stuff together. We're getting a music show ready, so we're gonna be doing 2 episodes a week and a music show.
Damn.
And music performances, and also now I'm trying to stream the podcast live on sometimes.
Okay.
I'm trying to like really capitalize off of this shit because we have 18,000 followers on Facebook. Somebody had hacked the Facebook page.
Oh,
and when they in doing so, they reduced our engagement down. So we haven't been able to get over like 3,000 views when we was averaging like 25 and up on a lot of stuff back in October. And so I finally got that under wraps and got the page back okay. So the Facebook, they were teaching me some of the stuff to now put me back up to where we were. So I just got to see that back being put into practice and just trying to figure out how to, get rich by the bottom.
Why would you want to hack a podcast page?
Hey, assholes.
Because you there's money in social media. And so with 18,000 followers, you now can monetize your content. And you would like to have that page to take it over.
With 500 subscribers on YouTube, you can monetize your content if you got enough views.
You need 1,000.
You need 1,000 now?
Yeah.
I thought it was 500.
Nah, they moved it to 1,000. Wait, no.
Gotta keep going.
It was 1,000, and I want to say they probably moved it to 500 now, but you still got to reach a certain amount of watch hours.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm working on.
You can. There's money in social media. You just got to reach those milestones, and we're there.
Right.
But now I gotta start making content to maximize how much money we can make back.
Right. So with that being said, how do you feel about this recent trend of all these influencers who used to be like that girl, that guy, who now have had to go back and get like regular jobs and keep saying, "Oh, I wish I went to college and wish I, got a backup plan because plan A is in the dirt right now."
They just didn't have some mentors in their lives to help them always prepare for when there's a
dry season.
When there's a dry season, because even college educated people also have those moments where you graduate and you don't have a job.
I did not. Yeah. I was finding receipts in Walmart parking lots and eating off surveys in Burger King fresh out of college.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Or you get a job, then you get laid off.
Or fired.
Yeah.
The job said fuck you, and back to the Burger King receipts you go.
It's all about how you recover from dry season. Yeah,
for sure. You gotta find your pivot.
Yeah.
My youngest sister definitely is feeling that shit right now. Content creator, was getting used to those brand deal checks. The brand deal checks ain't there like it used to be. What's next?
Right.
Obviously, you think it's harder for Black creators. Right?
Oh, for sure, it is.
Can you give us like 3 main bullet points as to why your top 3?
Why is it harder for us? Because we're Black.
Well, yes.
Yes. Second one is no. This really is racism in
the algorithm.
In the algorithm, for sure. These systems, these AI systems that's with technology, they can recognize like African American vernacular English.
Yes.
They can recognize when we say yo, yo, or nigga,
G.
like they can put like that's probably a nigger talking. So
well, this is gonna get a lot of views.
For this,
we're not gonna make no money off this one, y'all.
Yeah, they got these systems. That's probably a Negro talking. Let's not push them on the
Negro?
front. Yes, I think a Negro is talking. Let's
so
not
true.
push their content in front of the masses.
I get tens of millions of 10 million views on a video without me talking. When I talk, you're lucky if you're getting 300K.
Yeah,
lucky, blessed, and highly flavored.
Yeah,
that's why I notice a lot of Black content creators. The ones who make it are the ones who like, "Hi, my name is Shelly, and I love being Black, and I just I have this accent, and that's cool if that's how they really talk. Like I can't get mad at that,
right?
But I can't get mad at the bitches over at that couch, being the algorithm, whoever works that, for not pushing people who talk the way I talk, and I don't even think I talk real AAAV heavy. I just talk like a normal nigga.
It's in more than just content creating. It's in the world. So
right.
it's all about being easily digestible. You'll hear some people that are black and they complain about being in corporate America. It's harder for them. And I think that you got to play the game sometimes. You just got to be more easily digestible. So I'm fortunate enough to be in a space where my job, the team that I'm a part of, they're not the uppity white people that we are used to. Like, they cool. They're inclusive, I would say. Right? I don't gotta fake the funk or talk a certain way. Like, chill, we good.
Right.
Like, my boss, my manager, she loves Janet Jackson. She grew up hooping. So me and her have some similarities and stuff that we understand. Yeah, she's white.
Okay, cool.
All of them, everybody's white. I'm the only black person.
Oh,
I'm the only black person in my department.
Well, them being inclusive is the least they could be.
Yeah. Yeah. So I understand other black people that are in corporate spaces and they feel like they have to talk a certain way and whatnot. I understand it, but I also think that, you should just pick and choose your battles sometimes. And the way you talk is probably not it. It's just, maybe it's the way that you show up to work, how you dress. Because me, I don't dress like... when I go to the club, I dress way differently than this right here.
Right.
What you stepping out with?
I'm a rock star at heart.
Okay. I'll fuck with it. I can tell.
You see, the tattoo don't show too much, but the tattoo will show you I'm a rock star. So I need a leather jacket.
We should have a night at Progress. Do you go to Progress?
No, I ain't never heard of that.
No. What?
Is that in Boys Town?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah.
We can go out one night.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't dress how I would dress out to work. Like, I like loafers. I like a nice button down. And we're real casual. We're in the art world, so we ain't got to worry about being stuffy and suits and shit. We ain't got to worry about that. So I'm just I'm in a great space where I work.
My first corporate internship, they were nothing but casual, like sundresses and flip flops. Mind you, it was a summer internship. But they were like, yeah, we just like this year round.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is different than what my mama told me to do.
Yeah.
She was like, you go into work, you dress for the position you desire. So I went in with like some slacks, a polo, some dress shoes. I was like,
them niggas in there with
them niggas in there with some Nike slides, making $85,000 on the computer, having to come in twice a week.
Right.
And ever since then, I was like, I'm not ever following that shit. Yeah.
You ever felt like you needed to like change the way that you are authentically when you're at work?
So I actually work in corporate. And I'm not gonna say the company because
terminated.
No, I'm not gonna get terminated, but I just don't. Yeah. I just don't want to say it. But I feel like I really just don't care. Honestly, I'm here to do my job, and I think that my coworkers kind of feel that sometimes. And I used to be into like the code switching. Like, hi, you know what I'm saying? But like now I'm just like, what do you want?
You can't keep up that facade forever.
Right, like what do you want? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel like either you're gonna take me as who I am, or this job is just not gonna be a good fit for me.
Yeah. And
so I come to work, I sit down at my desk, I talk when I want to, but if I don't want to talk, I just don't want to talk. And whatever I choose to wear to work, it's what I choose to wear to work. I think that millennials or like people from our generation have it much better than like
boomers
people from because they were like more so always worried about like their appearance. But I think we have it where like, okay, if my mental health is not good, baby, so what if I come in here with these baggy pants on and this sweater on, whatever, I'm getting my job done and I'm going home. So that's kind of like, I dress how I feel for the day. If I feel like putting on something that's corporate-ish, then I'll put it on. If I don't, then I don't. Like last week, I went to work with a beanie on and some baggy pants and some boots all week. And it is what it is. I got the job done and I went home and nothing fell apart. So I don't know. Like sometimes I be corporate, sometimes I don't. It just depends on like how I feel. But it don't make me want to be like corporate all the time or fake like I'm somebody that I'm not. Either you gonna take me for who I am, or we just not gonna work this job.
Or if you want me to dress up, pay a bitch to dress up.
Right. You gonna pay me to get some more clothes that
I
you
would gladly go to Neiman Marcus on your dime.
Right.
Yes, I will show up in a 3-piece suit every day if you
right.
if you pay
exactly. So don't say nothing about my appearance unless you gonna pay me the money to fix it.
You want to send me somebody for me to get my hair done more often?
Right.
Gladly.
Right.
I think finance is really the industry that you gotta really worry about being stuffy. Like having to present yourself and be in suits and formal.
Entertainment too. Not exactly formal, but definitely images.
Yeah.
So fucking, yeah.
I'm talking about like the whole corporate-esque suits and stuff. I'm talking about that. Yeah. Okay.
Like, oh, you gotta be friendly. You gotta be friendly if you want to make. And that's like, okay, I get it. I can make connections with the people that I want to make connections with.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to force
your whole life.
Yeah, I don't want to force connections. Like people be like, oh, little Billy is sick. Well, I'm sorry, but quite frankly,
give a fuck. Fuck Billy and fuck you.
I don't really care that your child is.
Yeah, I'm not one of those. I gotta make friends at every job I work.
Yeah,
I got too many hats. I got enough friends.
Yeah,
I got enough connections. I got y'all.
Yeah,
y'all, like I would make friends in this setting, but like actual 9 to 5.
Right.
I don't need enough. I don't need to be friends with my.
No.
No. I hate when they find me on social media.
Yeah. Blocked immediately.
Well, I can't block you on TikTok. Cause I'll just show up in your For You page, so I won't even know if they found me. Yeah, type shit. But Instagram, I'll block you.
My boss, she'd be excited to tell people about me. She really think I'm cool. Like, oh my gosh, she got a podcast.
That's dope.
Yeah, I love where I'm at.
That's nice.
I like where I'm at too. Shout out to Chicago State.
Okay, all right. I ain't shouting y'all out because I don't want nobody to know where I work.
Right.
Oh shit.
Heavy on that.
Well, they don't know what building I'm in, so.
Well, all right. What's popping in the world? What's hot out here, man?
Girl, measles making a comeback.
Oh, the measles. I saw that too.
Yeah, and
they said it's a second child here.
A second child has measles. I think it's the first confirmed case in like over 10 years in Chicago. Like, damn.
What? So explain measles. What that looks like.
I don't know exactly what it is. I know it's like some sort of virus, I guess you could say. Yeah. But it just looks like red rashes. Okay. Like
similar to chicken pox.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if it's itchy. Let's look it up. Look up if it's itchy. What's the symptoms? Signs?
Okay. Itchy.
Miss Healthfield, you go ahead and do that. And so what you been hearing about it being in Chicago? Like where
it keeps. This is only 2 cases so far, 2 or 3, but they have all occurred at the migrant stations and different stations throughout the city.
Okay.
So it just makes me wonder, like, what are their day-to-day conditions, like, health-wise?
Living there.
What is it like living there? Like, is it truly hell? A lot of people are saying, like, oh, these people are bringing crime to the city. They're bringing disease to the city. I don't like that type of banter and talk because it was already crime.
That's what they did with COVID, saying it's a Chinese virus.
Right.
Yeah.
But most cases were starting out of Europe. Different talk, for a different day. But I struggle bringing up topics like that or like where things come from because it invites people who think it's okay to be racist and say certain shit to me. Then I got to check you.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to check you all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a fact that unfortunately the measles outbreak is happening at the migrant stations because they're probably not being taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ready for the facts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, according to Google, this is a Google search. It's not WebMD or none of that. This is a Google search.
Straight out the gate.
It's a viral infection that's serious for small children, but is easily preventable by vaccine. This disease spreads through air by respiratory droplets produced from coughing or sneezing.
Okay.
Side effects are fever, rash, cough, runny nose, and red and watery eyes.
Okay. She's like COVID's little sister.
Yeah.
Or maybe COVID big sister, but not as much money.
But you can see it visibly, I guess you could say.
So like a mix of monkeypox and COVID.
Monkeypox? I forgot about monkeypox.
Oh, I didn't. That shit scared the shit out of me.
I mean, see, now I'm on the migrant side. Because if you coming from a different country, let's say you don't have your vaccination shots like people have to, it's mandated in America. You come over here for refuge, and we had COVID going on. So everybody out here got this mysterious RSV going on. Y'all coughing, no mask and shit around here. You got these migrants around us. I can see them getting measles or some shit just based off what she just read.
Because their immune systems are not used to what we got going on over here. And this weather ain't shit to play with.
Yeah.
Compared to wherever, because not all of these migrants are coming from Mexico. Too. That's a big misconception. Wherever they at, I promise you it's more consistent weather patterns than what Chicago has.
Oh, yeah.
So it's fucking these. I feel really sorry for the babies the most because I know it's fucking these babies up.
For sure, the immune system is...
Poor babies.
It's really cold here compared to where they're coming from.
Hell yeah.
It's really cold here.
Sleeping in tents and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And this winter wasn't even that bad, but...
For them, they probably,
it
what the fuck?
Right, right.
And then their mind probably fucked up 75 degrees, then it's 20 degrees. Like, that can fuck with your mental health as a kid. What you mean I can't go outside today and I could just go outside yesterday?
Yeah.
It was probably fucking with us when we was younger. We just don't remember it.
Right.
But now we used to it. It's a big shift.
Yeah.
It's a big shift.
Yeah. Okay, what else? What else going on in the world? What's this?
Did y'all see T.S. Madison and Jess Hilarious go back and forth?
Nah.
Over it started with Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Right. Risa Tisa. So the Breakfast Club brought up Risa Tisa's whole Who the F Did I Marry thing on, their segment. And Charlamagne called her Big Back.
Yeah.
And
he said she was exhibiting big back behavior. He didn't say
calling her Big Back.
Yes. Yeah. Because he eventually confirmed it when Jess was like, so she has a big back, and he's like, yes, or something like that. So okay, keep going.
And so y'all know Jess Hilarious is the new Angela Yee, or taking her position.
She's a new co-host.
She's a new co-host, right? Whereas Angela Yee used to be, and she was basically kind of like egging Charlamagne on to start some shit with T.S. Madison, who had previously said like, oh, is we banging Charlamagne head in for calling big back behavior out or not? Now, T.S. Madison was joking, and her and T.S. and Charlamagne have like a friendship almost. Jess Hilarious has a history of exhibiting transphobic beliefs and transphobic behavior. So T.S. Madison did not choose to ignore it this time and basically read Jess for filth. And they've been going back and forth ever since then.
You know what she said about Jess?
Called Jess Hilarious, Jess Hilarious.
So she said she a man.
Basically.
I don't know if that was what you should have said.
When T.S. goes there, she goes there.
Yeah.
I will say that. And I like T.S. Madison for the most part. Yeah, but I will never talk about people's kids. Yeah. They dead relatives. When you piss T.S. off, she don't give a fuck. And she was like, well, I never misgendered her. I said I was a play on words. You want to call me a man. You want to say that I'm not a real woman. You want to say all these things about me. It's only so many times you can poke the bear before I take it there. And Jess does poke the bear to the trans community all the time. She does. Not saying two wrongs make a right, but that was T.S. standpoint. Like, you can't keep calling me a man. Can't keep saying all this shit about me. I got a dick and all this other shit until I go there and match your energy. And that's what T.S. did. See, it's all counterproductive to the black community as a whole.
See, T.S. Madison, if you're going to go below the belt, actually do something that doesn't contradict what you would like to see in the world. So if you would like to see trans people be accepted as the norm and not divisive, then you probably shouldn't call a cis woman a man.
I agree.
You probably, like, I understand you want to hit low, but that's not the one you hit with because it contradicts what you would like to see.
I do agree. But there have been times in the past where T.S. has taken the high road a lot. With Jess, a lot. With people in general, a lot. She has taken the high road and chosen to educate people who have made blatant ignorant statements and just said basically, transphobic ignorant shit. So ain't nobody perfect. Yeah. You may catch me say some ignorant, dumb shit if I'm pissed off enough. Yeah. Just being honest. Yeah. It's only so many times where I'm going to take the high road and choose to educate and be patient with you. You might just get the wrong bitch at the right day. Yeah, but when you say something, it makes make it right. It makes me now like don't believe in what you're standing for. Yeah, it maybe don't like that's like me being not. Let's say I'm not gay, right? And you slip up and call me the F word. Yeah, and I call you the F word. But this whole time I've been posing as an ally. Are you really an ally, or are you just doing that because you fuck with me? And when I make you mad, now it's really showing who you really are. Right. That's what that's giving me night that you call Jess a man just because she making you upset. Let her still be the cis woman that you see her as when you're upset and hit her somewhere else. You feel me?
I think the problem is that maybe T.S. Madison doesn't know too much about her. And you try to hit people where it hurts. Like Jess Hilarious has been in the media a lot for looking like a man or
which I don't
appearing
think
to be.
she do.
Yeah.
Which like her appearance, people are like, oh, you look like a man or blah blah blah. So like maybe she thought like T.S. Madison thought that's where you like she should hit because
And Jess T.S. Madison calls her pretty too. So it's like, I don't know. For me, Jess Hilarious, and I don't see this as an insult. She's pretty. She doesn't look like a man to me, but she has masculine energy. Just like I'm a man. I look like a man. I think I do. But I have feminine energy. So that's why people could easily be like, oh, girl, stop playing. Like, because it's just naturally, it's what I give, and I don't care about it. So maybe that was what T.S. was shooting for when she called her Jess Hilarious, because Jess Hilarious does have masculine energy to me. Pretty, doesn't look like a man. Yeah. Obviously a woman, she's pregnant, but she does have masculine energy. Even I think
she was pregnant.
Aaliyah had Aaliyah was one of the most gorgeous girls in the industry, but there was an era when she had masculine energy.
Baggy clothes.
Baggy clothes. Some women are just naturally masculine, could wear a dress and shit all day, but that's where I just think overall we focus too much on the division between black queer people, black trans people, and non-black queer people and non-black trans people, and it's so counterproductive. If we realize we were way more similar than different, and if we realize that some of these differences aren't necessarily bad things, we go a lot further.
For sure. Now, how do y'all feel about being a teacher and having an OnlyFans?
Okay, teachers don't make shit, so of course I need an OnlyFans. Give me a raise to delete it. Don't fire me. Give me a raise to delete it.
So how would you feel if you knew that your child had a teacher that also had an OnlyFans?
Your child should not know that I have an OnlyFans.
Huh?
That's bad parenting on you. If your child knows that I have an OnlyFans, you doing something wrong in the household, in my opinion.
Okay, Lizzie?
If I was if there was a teacher that has OnlyFans,
yeah, your child is being taught by that teacher.
That's not my business. That's how you make your money.
What's one got to do with that?
If that's how you make your money, that's how you make your money. But what I will say is that kids are bad. And to your point of parenting, like it's only so much you could like tell your child not to do or protect your child from. And I'm sorry, but middle schoolers are horrible.
They are.
And I know what my friends and stuff used to do in middle school. We used to dig up Facebook profiles of teachers and all type of stuff. Go looking for stuff that we wasn't supposed to look for. So I'm not going to say like, oh, maybe the parents, but kids be searching for stuff and they find stuff all the time about teachers that they have. And I'm not going to say that it's inappropriate for a teacher to have an OnlyFans, though. That's their business. But if the children discover it, then that's on them. Going to look for it, going to dig it up.
Right.
These parents don't want to be fucking parents, bro.
Oh,
parents don't want to parent, bro. If your kid
two
finds
things
out
could be true at the same time.
Yeah, because if your kid finds out that their teacher has an OnlyFans, it's now your job to step in and talk to them to help them still see their teacher as their teacher. You
Absolutely.
Have a conversation, make it make sense for them. Because maybe they're going to walk away, my teacher at home. My teacher.
No, your teacher isn't paid what she's worth, or he ain't paid what he's worth. That's why he got to do what they got to do. That's how you should.
And they also probably do enjoy it. They have a life outside of teaching.
Right. It's really not none of your business.
It's not none of your business.
It ain't going to change your grade.
It probably could affect them. Like, oh, I just saw my teacher naked.
Well, why were you on OnlyFans
has a paywall,
anyway?
So how do you have the
money, the funds?
Right.
Yeah. What were you doing on OnlyFans?
Exactly.
Maybe somebody done hacked her, not hacked it, but maybe a paid subscriber posted her stuff, leaked it on Twitter, and now the kid had found it on Twitter.
Well, that still ain't the teacher's fault.
It ain't the teacher's fault.
You know, people do what they want to do. I had a teacher, she was a waitress, and we was in high school going to prom. She's like, hey, if y'all see me tonight, you know, just still tip a bitch, because I'm still a teacher, and I've seen a lot of y'all, you know, still tip me. You know, we still got class next Monday. Yeah. But
that's like the conversations about like what's appropriate for female teachers to wear in the classroom or not. It's just like, if you have a curvy teacher, she can't help the fact that she's curvy. Can she find some things that maybe aren't skin tight? Sure. But if she's comfortable, why are your kids perverts?
Exactly. Teach your kids to focus on the lesson plan.
Bro, you're not gonna tell me not to have a fat ass.
Exactly. She can't control the fact that her booty big. I mean, like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you want her to do?
And baggy pants sometimes doesn't help.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's just jiggle a little more.
If your shit fat, it's gonna be fat in anything you wear. Learn it. You heard that?
Right.
That's gonna make that sound no matter what I got on.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that same conversation. Like, particularly for like high schoolers, I will say, like, because they feel like, oh, female teachers are dressed a certain way because these horny ass little boys walking around, and it's like you can't tell somebody what to wear and what not to wear because your child's mind is somewhere it's not supposed to be while they're in school. First of all, so. I don't know. You can't tell a teacher what to do and what not to do with their life. That's like finding their social media and discovering that they be out on the weekends twerking on them headlights. Like that's their life. You know what I'm saying? That's their life outside of the classroom. You can't tell them what to do and what not to do. That's what they do. So
I tell my sister every time when I drop her off to school, she's 12. I said, your main focus is to get your education. Don't fuck with nobody. Don't let nobody fuck with you. And have a good day.
Right.
If my parents just did that, I promise you, the behavior of this new generation overall would change. Somewhat.
I don't put any like blame on kids for a lot of stuff. It's always the adults that I like to put blame on because we know better. Like when we was kids, some of us got bullied.
Really though?
Huh?
So there were certain things that I did as a child that I knew better though.
Yeah.
That I shouldn't have done. So like I don't think it's always the parents.
But it is up to that parent to discipline the child. Instead of if you might not know your child's a bully, but when you learn it.
Right.
It ain't your child not always in the right. What you gonna do now that you find out your child's a bully? Because something got to happen for that child to be like, all right, let me stop bullying this nigga.
That's right.
So ultimately, like we can always trace it back to the parent being held accountable for something. What I'm trying to lead to is bullying as an adult is crazy to me. Like we will be watching Risa Tisha talk about her life story and say she a big back. You feel me? I think it's wild for us to bully people as adults because we know better and people be wanting every excuse to be mean to others.
That's true.
And I know a lot of it stems from being bullied as a kid or like nobody helping you as a kid with being talked about. But like at a certain point you have to now acknowledge that that's what kids can do because they don't know any better. Like let's say when you was a kid, you was probably skinny as hell, lanky. Well, I was lanky, tall, and long. Now I've been filled out. You feel me? And let's say I had self-esteem issues about how skinny I was. When I get older, I'm like, oh my God, I love myself more. I've learned that if I would have just paid attention when I was 5 years old to how my grandma filled out, I'll be like, okay, don't worry. When I get 30 years old, I'll be right at the weight I want to be. I just got to grow into it. As adults, we acknowledge and we should know that you didn't hit your potential yet. You're going to grow and get your adult body. You're going to look different than when you were 5 years old. You feel me? So us bullying people is crazy because we should be able to be compassionate towards other people. You feel me? If we saw somebody that has fucked up teeth and they're the same age as us, we probably should be like, why is their teeth fucked up? Maybe they parents wasn't taking them to the dentist.
And dental work is expensive as shit.
Yes. And so they have to now recover from what their parents wasn't doing now that they're older and it's expensive. Right? So let's give them some compassion to let them figure out that teeth.
Or if you're so worried about somebody's teeth, why don't you offer up the money to pay for it?
Yeah.
I think people should just mind their damn business.
That part, give me some.
Yeah. I think it just boils down to minding your damn business. And I think a lot of times when people are bullying other people, it stems from a place of projection. And like you are projecting because you are trying to hide behind your own shit. And so just shut the fuck up. It really just boils down to just shut the fuck up.
If everybody shut the fuck up.
And mind your damn business. Everybody got some of their own shit that they battling. You know what I'm saying? So to sit up there and point your finger at the next person, it's like, well, you got your own shit. You just haven't said it. So like when you get in the comments in the shade room and motherfuckers is clowning people, or you get in the comments on TikTok and people got some shit to say, well, what the fuck do you have going on? Because last night you just cried because you don't have no pinky toe. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like just mind your business. Everybody got their own shit going on. Sort out your own shit and shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to bully these bills. Like,
right.
Hello?
Like, you something to do.
If you a bully over 18, you doing something wrong with your life.
It's something wrong with you.
I got so much shit to do. I can't afford, even when I get into it with motherfuckers, I don't even got the time to get into it with you, baby. You won. Bye. Right. I got shit to do. Literally. I can't. We can make up when we make up.
Right.
I'd waste energy. It drains me even getting into it with somebody.
Right.
Because I could be putting that energy into myself, into my brand.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you a bully over 18, you
it's
fucked
weird.
up.
Something
It's
wrong
so
with you.
weird.
People
it's
that
so
sit
weird.
up and talk
you
about
ain't got
people
enough
all
bills.
day don't have shit to do.
Don't have
like,
shit
you
to
don't
do.
have nothing going for yourself. You don't have shit to do because how do you have time to talk about somebody else's shit?
I really want to know, like, sit down and tell me, how do you have time?
Because they have nothing to do. They're
Right.
sitting on the couch.
They
They
have
have nothing to
shit
do.
I've had shit to do since I turned 18. It's like
Literally.
turn 18 life.
Yeah.
So it's a. Would you all agree that gossiping is something that we've grown up in, and that was like a activity that older people would do? They would gossip.
Hell yeah. I mean, you learn to gossip from older people. Sit in a barbershop, go to the hair salon, go get your hair done.
That's all they sit there and do.
That's all they sit there and do.
Right.
So I think I had saw a clip from Good Morning America, and they was just talking about how there's a study that says that gossiping could be a good thing, and not necessarily as bad as we have been taught that it's bad to gossip. Because it, like, now when you got, let's say I'm gossiping about Lizzie's business. Lizzie is in a bad relationship and she told me some stuff about it. So now I would go tell her business. Now somebody else knows Lizzie's business, and if Lizzie finds out that people know what she got going on behind closed doors, that will probably make Lizzie now need to decide if she wants to change her situation or not, because we all know that your nigga no good and cheating on you.
Did you tell this other person to try to help Lizzie, like on some Destiny's Child girl video shit? Like, our girl is suffering, we need to help her.
Yeah, let's say I did, because I don't know how to help Lizzie. Lizzie won't get out of this.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, if you just going to spill her tea to a group of bitches that she semi fuck with or don't fuck with, then you're wrong.
Now, my memory ain't on my side right now, but I can't remember if the study was saying that even if it is malicious and you're just spreading her business, that can also still be good in it without you realizing that there's good in it, even if you had bad intentions, because you're now spreading her business for her to hear, like, damn, other people know that I'm getting my ass beat. What should I do about this?
I don't know. I would have to see it.
I don't know if that study is still relevant today, though.
I really don't, because Lizzie, that could really fuck up Lizzie's life some more if the man who's beating on her finds out that everybody knows that he's abusing her.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it works in her favor, and sometimes it can make things worse on their relationships. Yeah.
Or it could not help Lizzie at all, because I think we live in
Okay, just so we're clear, nobody's
beating on Lizzie.
Nobody is beating on me. Oh my God. Just so we're clear. Nobody is beating on me. I am not in a bad relationship.
Example.
My God, it's just
sorry.
an
I'm
example.
sorry.
This is not
the
in real life.
The time is powerful. We're going to change Lizzie to Stephanie. There's no Stephanie in the club culture universe. Stephanie being her ass beat. People have been talking, and we trying to figure out, is it a good thing or a bad thing that people have been talking.
I think we at a point where people don't care as much about people's opinion of them. Well, at least people make it seem like they don't as much as in the past. So maybe motherfuckers learn getting my ass whooped.
Okay, then what?
I'm still gonna stay with this nigga, I guess.
And that's your choice.
So my question to y'all is, when has gossip ever been a good thing?
In the same scenario I just gave you, where it was like, are you telling somebody to help that person? Like, we need to come together and have a talk with Stephanie about, her situation, and make her realize what she can do, that she has support, that she has resources, that we're here for her, or that's when it helps. Okay. That's when it's a good thing. Okay. That's when I think that it's still gossiping, because you telling other people's business. That's I define that as gossip.
Gathering like an intervention kind of thing. Right.
But what are your reasons for telling it? That's what it comes down to. Are you telling it to try to help this person, or are you just telling AT to tell AT? Right. That's when it's negative.
I'll be the one that's put in a lot of uncomfortable situations where people tell me stuff that they need help with. And they're telling it as if they're not asking for help. So it's like, I want to help you. I want to problem solve, but I'm supposed to just be there and listen.
They want to bounce ideas off of you.
I know who you are. You that person that, like, girl, don't tell me unless you want me to do something about it.
Yes.
Yes. I can see. I like it.
I don't want to hear that shit. If I had somebody that's messing with one of my family members. Tell me that the family member has said something very hurtful to this person.
Okay.
And I already had an incident where they came to me before, family member learned, and they didn't like that shit. Like, don't go to my cousin about this shit. You feel me? So I'm in a sticky situation where it's like, okay, I don't like what my family member did. But I also already had this past where the family don't want us talking like that. So what is my place when I learn that it's some shit I don't fuck with that my family member doing? And I had saw this clip from Love and Hip Hop with Miami with Shay and her mother, and she has a baby daddy. Mm-hmm. And she had got pregnant the second time and lost her baby. Yeah. Okay, y'all saw that clip. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Now that's a shame. That clip, but the mom was like, that's a shame, yeah.
Yeah, so I was on the dude's side. It ain't the mama's business. She had asked him, where you been at? Because she and this motherfucker finna lose his baby. She lost the baby. Where you been at? He's like, Shay know where I been at. Mm-hmm. And I'm on his side. Like, whatever Shay has chose to do with this baby daddy is Shay issue. Right. And like, mama, you love me. I know you love me, but I chose to stick up with this nigga and get pregnant again and let him force me to have he didn't force you, but the stress has I lost the baby because of that stress. And so it's like it is Shay and dude's business. Right. And you can't do nothing about this, mama, so you need to come to your child and don't come to my baby daddy about whatever I got going on with my baby daddy, because I'm the one that's allowing what's going on with me and my baby daddy. So when I go back to my family member, I was stuck between this because I'm like, damn, I love this person, but it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing, and this shit not right. And if this was being happened to me, like, I know what I'm finna do, but I can't tell this girl to do that, because then I'm finna be overstepping. So where's my place in this? You feel me? How would you all take a situation where it's between loyalty and the right thing, I suppose?
You want to know what I really do?
Yeah, what you do?
Mind my business.
See?
I'll mind my business. I mean, I'm gonna let them work it out. However they decide to work it out, but I'm gonna mind my business. Like, if y'all haven't noticed, I'm heavy on minding my damn business. I just mind
your skin is so clear.
Well, yeah, just mind your damn business. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their own shit to work out, and like whether or not Shay's mother agreed or disagreed or whatever, I'm sure she got something in her kid that ain't right, or that she needs to work out, or that she needs to be worried about. Everybody just need to mind their damn business. Like, mind your business.
I think we mind our business too much sometimes, though.
Well, if it's not harmful, then I think you should mind your business. If it's something that is like harming somebody, then maybe you can interject a little bit. But at the end of the day, we all adults, and you know right from wrong. You know what to do, what not to do. You're grown enough to make your own decisions. And whether or not I come to you and say, hey, I think this is a poor decision, you're still going to do whatever the hell you want to do.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I only mind my business unless a child is involved.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not mind my business.
So I just had a situation in my family. I will not get into the details, but somebody has said something to a child, and I'm the quietest person, but I'm going to either let you know or let somebody who can check you for real know that what you're saying to this child is not right. And I had to do that for the first time. So that's really my only not mind my business moment. I'm like, all right, you fucking with a kid. This is an innocent being.
That's a child that can't, not that they can't speak up for themselves, but they don't have the power dynamic to really do so. So I would understand that.
A part of my family is still like, a child ain't supposed to back talk no adult. Right. No, well, if that child ain't, I'm going to speak up for that child and let you know what you said is fucking wrong. I don't give a fuck if you're a parent.
Ass.
I sure am.
Yeah.
I sure am, because it was the child's parent who said something, and I was like, I don't give a fuck if you they mama or they daddy. This is my family member also. This is a kid. You don't say that to no kid. I don't care if it's yours. I don't care if it's not yours.
Yeah.
You don't say no shit like that.
While you was just talking, I think I just answered my own question. My sister had told me something that had happened with my sperm donor, her father.
Her father.
I was upset, very upset about it. And I wanted to talk to my mama about it. And I was like, you know what? If I go to my mama and talk to her about this, she probably gonna be mad at my sister, because where did you get this information from? Why you checking me about something that ain't got nothing to do with you? So I asked my sister for permission first.
Yeah.
To bring it to my mama. So maybe that's what we should do, is ask the person. Yeah. You know, you told me what happened with you and your baby daddy. Can I go speak to your baby daddy on your behalf?
Right. Or what do you want me to do about it? Or do you just want to vent to me?
Right.
Yeah. But if you leave that conversation feeling upset and stuff from what they said, I think, and you would like to do something for her, you should ask that person for permission.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course. That was a good decision on your end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think permission is key. If you're going to gossip, or if you're going to talk about somebody and it's not like an intervention setting, or like not coming from a place of concern, then I think you should like ask, is it okay if I go and talk to this person or include them on or whatever? If they say no, then and you still do it, then you fucked up.
Right. Okay.
But if they say yeah, go ahead, then do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's also okay to be like, I don't want to hear shit right now. Because I've had a lot of those moments recently. It was like, tell me tomorrow. But honestly, don't tell me at all unless it's something you want me to do about it. And a lot of times that's the conversation.
Okay.
And there's it right there.
All right. Let's move on to some music.
What's happening?
When I went to our alumni night, Coach T, he's been a supporter of the pod since the beginning, since you was here. And he said, we was talking about the podcast and how thing has been, and he had brought up, it seemed like you and Lizzie, y'all used to do like music reviews and review songs and stuff. And now, y'all just talk about a lot of stuff now. And I'm like, which one did you prefer? He said, I think I like the way that y'all doing things now. But me, I still think that there's a place for music to be talked about a little bit more. And so certain episodes, I would like to talk about what's going on in the music world more in depth than how we just scratch the surface and just talk about whatever's going on in music, but like what's the actual music that we're getting. So it's this one song in particular that I heard over this week, and I wanted us to dive into it and review it.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So this is Usher's Naked.
Since I was younger, blood, I need a certain for my ego.
Come on, Usher having his dirty laundry moment.
Okay, we're gonna get into it. So, sonically, how we feel about the song?
I like it.
Okay.
It sounds good.
It sounds like a revamp of like something from the Confessions era.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Did y'all listen to his album that he dropped?
I did stream it one time. I did.
What,
Look, bills be billing, okay? I ain't got time to listen to an album like that no more.
Lizzie,
So
what
you
you
know
what
that
got?
I am a Usher fan.
Yes.
Yes. And I love Usher. I do. I tried to listen to the album a few times.
Okay.
It was not what I was expecting it to be.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna give me a little bit something different. It was okay.
Okay.
I don't recall hearing this song though.
Me either.
And
That's what happens on the first listen. You don't get to really see all the good
I
gems in it.
listened to it a few times, but I don't think I listened to it all the way through because I
Okay.
couldn't make it all the way through.
Okay.
And so I don't recall this song, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
It's definitely one of my favorites from what I've heard so far.
Yeah.
Okay. So that Usher album is okay.
Yeah.
It's
It was
okay.
real mid.
It's cool.
It was
Sorry,
good.
it's cool. Like, he was
Yeah.
experimenting and doing some shit that.
Yeah. And I was so
you know.
mad because I was waiting on it for so long. I was like, oh, Usher coming out with an album.
Yeah.
It's going to be lit.
Yeah.
Man, and then, I went to the residency in Vegas. And so I was like really waiting on this. And then he's going on tour. I'm going on the tour.
Can you give me a ticket?
I barely have mine.
Oh.
So I'm going to see him on tour. And so obviously like I have to listen to the album because he's going to do past, present, future, whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
And so, the album was not what I thought it was going to be. The coming home with the peach over the back.
Yeah.
I thought it was
going to be.
The layout was really iconic.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be real Usher. And it was just giving.
Raymond.
I feel like this is Usher though. If you pay attention to all Usher's albums, especially when we got to the early 2000s, getting close to now 2010,
It's poppy.
it was poppy. He's poppy.
Yeah.
Poppy.
The thing that he also introduced is now island, like reggae and not reggae, but like other African
Caribbean.
Caribbean,
Afro
other
beats.
sounds,
Yeah.
and sometimes it just don't hit because we probably just want this Usher from
Yeah.
you.
Right.
I
But
think
that's a
the
disservice to himself if he's gonna live to this Usher.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
what he wants to do. That's not what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He has a core fan base where people are gonna stream it, buy it. People are always gonna go see Usher. But like he's reached a point in his career where he doesn't have to adhere to being this Usher.
He touched on that a little bit. I watched his interview with, I don't know his name. They call him Club Shay Shay.
Shannon Sharp.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I watched his interview with Shannon Sharp, and That's pretty much. He said that too in the interview. Like he, if you have this image of him, like he doesn't always have to stick to that. He can do whatever he wants to do.
He's earned that.
Yeah, and if you fuck with it, you fuck with it, and if you don't.
And that's what I like about a lot of these younger, newer artists. They come in with that mindset straight out the gate, and it really makes me enjoy their art more because I'm always on my feet. I'm always on my toes, and like I think Tinashe does a great job with that. Like you never know what you're gonna get with Tinashe.
Okay. So can we now talk about the actual song?
Yeah.
The content.
Yes.
What the hell he was talking about in this song?
It's very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very vulnerable.
The man said, "I think I'm a sexaholic."
Yeah.
Let's fuck. You feel me? Because right now I got issues, and I feel better when I'm fucking
naked.
When I'm naked, right? And if you're on the streaming platforms and if you're on YouTube, make sure you go check out the song so you can follow along with us and what we talking about. Because we ain't got license to just play the song.
Right.
I thought this was a wild as hell when I first listened to it.
It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy as hell.
Really? We all don't feel better when we fuck?
He said something in the song where he said he might have seen some things when he was younger that he wasn't supposed to.
And I'm not surprised.
That's giving me
Diddy. He was a child when he met Diddy, and we all see what's going on with that shit now.
Okay, let's talk as if we don't know the Diddy thing.
Oh,
let's talk.
Maybe
as
it's
if
not
we're just
Diddy.
listening.
Maybe it's giving some.
Was he groomed?
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
It's giving some.
Yeah. Like, we ain't got to point no fingers. Let's just talk about.
But he did also say mix that in with what I know about the industry in the same song. I think I heard that correctly.
He was just talking about, I got shit that was going on when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I've been famous all my life.
Right.
He has.
He said mix that with
women screaming my name.
Right.
So
and money and
I can't really focus on what I actually got going on in my life because I'm famous.
He said I got a lot of pain, and the only time really I feel comfortable is when I'm naked.
When I'm having sex is when I'm just
crazy.
release.
So who wants to take that on though?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So now that leads me to ask y'all.
That's kind of crazy.
The more we think about it.
And do you need therapy?
Exactly. Exactly.
Does your wife need therapy? Like, because you're releasing that trauma
energy
onto her.
Yeah.
Before the wife, he had other wives.
Does Chili need therapy? Hello?
He cheated on Chili. He also came out and said that that's the relationship where he knew that he was in love, and that's the one that he thought was his one, but he needed to be Usher.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think this is a great conversation where if we take it away from it being Usher, let this just be the typical
person,
man, right? Saying that I could be a sexaholic. I had shit happening when I was a kid, and I couldn't focus on my trauma, and I feel the most safe and can release when I'm having sex. So now you have a man fucking trauma into you, right?
Yeah.
Sending this energy, y'all trading energies, and this is all this man trauma, and he's finna release that serotonin into you. You feel me? I don't think people understand just how powerful sex is.
It's really scary to think about.
Yeah.
It's scary to think about, and I kind of had this conversation recently. Not saying that Usher was sexually assaulted. I don't know Usher's. I don't know his story. I don't know what happened.
We just know trauma is there.
We know trauma is there. When people have traumatic sexual experiences, sometimes they close themselves off, or sometimes they become hypersexual.
Yeah.
And so to hear him say like, "Oh, the only time that I feel comfortable, or that I feel like I'm
validated,
right, is when I'm naked." And it's just like, ooh.
So that's hypersexuality.
Yeah,
he's hypersexual.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
And well, maybe I shouldn't use the word crazy. Therapy. We need therapy.
Right.
We need therapy for sure.
We love that you're aware and you're learning.
Yes.
But now what do you do to help work through that trauma?
Right.
Instead of continue to be a sexaholic and having sex with girls and transferring energies and probably fucking up the people that you're with and further damaging yourself, what do you do now that you're aware that you do have a problem?
And I wonder, does that make his wife feel like that? And I don't know about his wife currently, but maybe partners that he's had in the past. Does that make it feel like sex is a burden? Because like, that he's dealing with stuff, and so that's the reason why he wants to get it off. Like he wants to have sex, but like, do I feel like I have to do it with you because I know that's when you feel like the most safe, or that's when you feel like the most free? Or can I say no and we still be okay? Or are you gonna be mad if I don't want to do it? You know what I'm saying?
Somebody else,
right?
Or am I just your spiritual cum rag?
Am I a sex slave?
Right? Am I a slave? Like, do you want this body,
right?
Or do you just want to release? And I'm the closest thing to you,
right?
It's like, damn. Like, if I was his partner at the moment, that song would really
Fuck
spark
you up.
a lot of conversations for us to have.
Yeah.
Especially if I didn't know this is how you felt and I'm listening to a song for the first time and this is how you felt. Like, I don't know their relationship. I don't know how they communicate. But if my partner was to make a song about this and we've been fucking, especially like, damn, he did fuck the shit out of me last week. Like, did he have a bad day at work? Did I trigger some childhood trauma? Like, it would spark, it would make me a little bit insecure. Like, I thought I was that bitch whole time. He's just like fucked up.
He's back there mad as shit.
He's fucking me up. No, girl, it's not you. It's the fact that when he was 12, he missed the bus. Like, so much shit would go through my head listening to that record if I was Usher's partner. Or if my partner made a song of that caliber. It really would.
Now let's say that this person that you are dating does not have the release to be able to express himself with music. And it's all up in here and they ain't talking to nobody.
Right.
Because there's a lot of us that's in relationships with people like Usher that doesn't have a release to talk about it in music or somewhere.
Right.
I think a lot of us are fucking hypersexual people.
Absolutely.
With childhood traumas.
Absolutely.
And you wonder why you fucked up inside because all of this energy and you think, oh, I'm riding it reverse cowgirl. Bro. No, check your partner. You feel me?
You can tell. Well, at least I could tell in the past. When like I know when somebody is fucking me to get something off. Like this is a release for them. And I know when we're just enjoying our bodies. Like I don't know about how you all function sexually. It's none of my business. But me personally, I know when a nigga is fucking me because he's stressed or mad.
For sure.
I know when the focus is not me, it's him.
Now, be in a relationship with somebody and let's say y'all got financial woes going on. Right. You the one that's holding down on the bills. You don't want to fuck. You don't want to have sex because you know, oh, I'm looking to you to help out and you can't fucking help out. No, I don't want to have sex right now. I think I need to go rest and get ready to go right back to work the next day.
But when I'm ready, because you're not doing a bill plan, you're going to help me out.
Yeah, but you sending resumes in, you trying to get you a job and shit, you just waiting for something to pop up for you while your person just taking care of the load. But you want to fuck. You feel me? You got more time on your hand. You horny. How do you two, balance that out with your needs and wants and their needs and wants?
First off, Mom, if you watching, log off. The episode ends here for you and you too, Dad, because I know you be watching. He's a very good fan of club culture, by the way.
Oh, okay. Shout out, Pops.
Yep, just turn it off. Thanks. Bye. The key is always communication. Okay. Talking about it first. But like, not everything is gonna be resolved then and there. Like, you may just have to go beat your shit. Get your rocks out. It's that simple.
Go beat your shit is insane.
Sometimes when you beat your shit, or I don't know what women call it, but that's what we call
it. Flick the bean. Flick that bean.
Flick the bean?
Yeah, flick that bean.
That's what Tamaya call it. Don't nobody say that shit. Tamaya say that.
Flick that bean,
beat your shit, flick your bean, get your rocks off on your own. I always say, can't nobody make it come like you can, in my experiences. So just go. Your brain is a lot clearer when you're not horny, first of all. So after you get your guys, 9 times out of 10, I'm straight. Like, I don't miss that nigga. I just was horny. And I feel like I could apply that to whatever relationship I'm in. Like, I don't feel like having sex. Go masturbate. You'll be fine. Like, when I'm with a partner, I'm not in it. Sex is like one of the last things
for sure
on my list when I choose to be somebody's boyfriend. Like, I'm really attracted to your mental, your emotional,
your id.
Your id. Sex, because like I said, I can make myself come countless times.
All right.
Sorry. I'm getting too graphic. But like I'm fine. I'm fine with or without a man in that department. So if I'm with you, one of the last things I'm with you for is for sex. So if that becomes such a big factor in our relationship, maybe it's just not meant to happen.
I mean, I think in that situation of like, because that happens more often than not. Probably more often than we know. Where like there's one person working, another person not working, or something happens at work, a person gets fired, and now they have to find a new job or whatever. And people will say like, when my money is fucked up or when my finances are fucked up, I'm not really worried about sex. And so maybe the other partner is, and they suffer because the person who's holding down the house is stressed. But I think it's all in communication and like being vocal So like maybe we can't fuck every night because I'm stressed as fuck about how these bills gonna get paid. But maybe we can come to an agreement on some shit and talk about it. And sometimes I feel like maybe people don't bring shit up because they're scared of what the response may be, or they don't want to start an argument, or
they feel like that's what they're supposed to do as your partner. Like, all right, I'm your girlfriend, so I guess I gotta give you some coochie.
Right.
Even if I don't want to, I have to give it to you.
Right.
Just a slave.
You gonna cheat on me or something.
Right. That or on the other side, like the male perspective side, like, or whoever the person is that's unemployed or whatever the case may be, it's just like, are they supposed to suffer because, or get their needs ignored because you're working all the time now? You know what I'm saying? So it could go like either way, but there is a happy medium, right? You don't have to nail me to the cross every night because I am stressed because I have to pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? But maybe we can talk about being nailed to the cross on the weekends. Something. You know what I'm saying? We can come up with a happy medium, but that's between you and your partner to like communicate about. I don't think leaving that other person all the way out and saying like, no, you don't have no job and I'm stressed and I got to go to work and I got to figure it out. So no, we can't fuck. I don't think that's right. Like I don't, at the end of the day, you still have a relationship. You still have, some obligations to tend to your partner if, you know, those things are something that they need. But I don't think that at the same time, I don't think that you're obligated to like give them to it like all the time when they want it. But you know, if you're stressed, you say you're stressed. Yeah. Say you're stressed for sure.
Communication.
Yes. If you're stressed, say you're stressed. And you're not obligated to say like, I'm stressed, but we can still fuck. No. If you're stressed and you don't want to fuck, don't fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to make it an enjoyable experience for either of you.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that people have to learn the different ways to be intimate.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people just really think intimacy is just only sex.
Absolutely.
And intimacy can be quality time, can be y'all watch, instead of y'all separately, you go downstairs and watch a movie, I go upstairs and watch a movie. Let's watch this together.
And watch this movie together.
That's building intimacy.
Just fucking hold me, yo.
Right.
Something, yeah. Instead of just thinking that the only way to show that I love you or show that we care about each other is through sex.
And low key, through those other things,
you might just better.
Right, you might just get a person to relax enough to get a little some of what you want.
I thought it was just me.
Take notes. You know what I'm saying? Take notes. If you come home to some, you know what I'm saying? You're the one unemployed. Okay, cool. Cook dinner.
Yes.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself do something at home. Yeah. Don't just be sitting at home on a couch potato. You feel me?
But tell me I'm beautiful.
Tell me, do some. And through that, you might just get me to relax enough to be like, okay, you want to do a little something strange for a little piece of
gonna cut us off tomorrow, but until then, girl.
Right, the lights will be out. Right.
We don't need the lights for what we about to do. Okay.
I'll be real quick. So when it gets to like March, April, that's when finances get a little tricky for me, and I gotta buckle down. And my girl, she know that. And so I typically pay more of the rent. When we got around this time, I needed some help. You feel me? And so she was like, you know what? Don't pay for rent this month and just pay my portion that I typically would pay next month, and I'll pay your portion next month. So she gave me some time to breathe to get closer to when I know that I'm back okay financially. Right. That shit made me horny. You feel me?
Right.
And I was like,
help me out. Help me out.
Yeah, because it's like, I definitely do think that the value that I place on myself is also how well I'm doing financially. Right. I definitely place value into how well I'm doing financially. I don't feel like I'm Tamaya if I ain't doing well financially.
Really?
Yes, I definitely don't. And so,
is that healthy?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I'm glad you know.
Yeah, no, it's not. But that's just it for me. I don't know how to get away from that.
Have you always felt like this? Like even when you were 16, getting your first job and stuff?
Yes. As soon as when I got my first job, that's when my mama felt like.
And that's when you started feeling like this.
Not a therapy session. Not a therapy session right here.
Right. Because there was a time when you weren't making money, where you legally could not make your own money. So did you not feel like yourself before then, or did you?
It was in high school when it started. When I got my first job, that's when it really started.
When you were able to sustain, when you were able to provide for yourself.
Yeah, because I always knew that I was different from the things that my family liked. I liked stuff that just was different and it required more money. So I know that I want that stuff. I need to go get it.
And you don't feel like yourself when you can't get it?
I don't feel like myself when I have to tell myself no.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I don't have any answer. I'm just...
Yeah, because you are the one that has to take care of yourself.
Right.
That is true.
So if you can't even take care of yourself, I don't know. I think that's the same feeling that I feel like yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, you got to tell yourself, no, I can't get this burger today.
Right.
You feel me? I don't feel like myself. Because I live in luxury every day. You feel me? Yeah, like every day is a birthday for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm in LA or something. Every time I come in this motherfucker. Like, oh, girl.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to be like T one day, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your transparency.
I
just feel when I have those feelings.
Was a little wet. You feel me? Oh, you say you gonna take
all right. This is your all right moment, right? All right.
You talking about him? He know he can make himself come. Now you over here to that jacuzzi.
What I should have said was I can get to wherever I need to get in that department. So a man is just deserved.
Oh my God.
He said multiple times. All right, now you ain't gotta brag. All right, cool.
And I can make you multiple times too. But
Oh my God.
Jesus, club culture after dark.
So, literally.
I pray this ain't getting
This
posted
was
on.
never a kid's show.
I know, but it
never
ain't a
kid
grandma show, daddy or mama show either. I pray they skip this episode.
Not after dark.
I'm not sending this one in the family group chat. Well, what the fuck? Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie, we really didn't stick to the notes. Like we
Oh,
was
no.
just doing our own little
But
thing.
what a good quality episode it is.
For sure, for sure.
Yes.
What y'all got going on for the rest of the week?
For the rest of the week.
What work?
For sure, it works.
Working, and then I'm just planning for Fusion of Light ENT, which you all know I am one of the founding members of. We have a Black and Brown wellness panel, March 24th.
Okay.
So just getting into the groundwork for that. You're all invited.
Send the details.
Yes.
Send the details.
Actually,
Send it for sure.
I actually list. Oh, was that shade, Phaedra?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God. I actually listed you as one of the potential panelists. So I don't know if you've gotten any email or anything. I guess
don't
not.
Think so.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yep. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. Working, planning, auditioning.
Okay.
Same shit.
right.
Follow me, Dupree the artist.
For sure.
Yes.
Nothing. Nothing's going on here. Just work.
Okay.
Work. More work.
Work,
Sleep.
which can be work.
I'm trying to think about the week. I don't have anything going on really.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Just work.
Okay. Well, how y'all feel about being a part of the pod more than the past?
I'm down with it.
Part of the team now.
I love the camera.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
No, for real. You know
How
I'm
do
down
you
with it.
feel, Lizzie? Because
Here tomorrow go with this bullshit again.
how do you feel being a part of this more than you
Than
were?
I was before.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Me and somebody have had a discussion about when I can come to the pod and be here. And so I'm fine with whatever, as long as it's planned out, because my calendar be booked and busy. I'll be planned out weeks in advance.
You ain't got nothing, but you got something. You got something going on always.
I always got something going
Right.
on, but it's it's something and nothing at the same time. Like it's not nothing that's super important, or you got auditions. And I ain't auditioning for nothing. Like, I feel like that's something that's important. You know what I'm saying? But like I just be having leisure stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, this is fine. I don't.
Okay.
Like you text me and was like, "Hey, do you have anything to do?" No. Okay, come on, I'm good.
I love it. I love the club culture.
Yeah,
Group
Okay.
and
it's
team.
good vibes.
I'm happy to be a.
Every time.
Can we make that an announcement?
What?
Well, I guess we have to. That I'm, now becoming a.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
you're a part of the team now.
Yeah, I'm a
so
part of the team.
you're more than just a reoccurring guest. You're a team member now.
That's right.
The people that come on the podcast for the first time, they have to do a guest episode where it's all about them. After that, you can always come on if I ever invite you back. You're a reoccurring guest. And then after that, if I was, and I feel like, you're great. I think you'll be a great face to be a part of the branding of club culture. I'll bring you a part of the team, and you actually have responsibilities now to help this podcast grow. Just being a reoccurring guest, you just come on and just talk to us. Like, you ain't got to really do nothing. But now, you might get like, hey, Dupree, can you post this on our Instagram? I'm a little busy or something. I don't know. Something. You feel me? You got an actual responsibility that is more than just showing up to talk.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be here, y'all.
For sure. It is going to
bullshit.
be fun. The summer comes, and that's when I like to spice things up. We go outside. We go to events. Like we did the Chicago Caribbean Carnival, and we had set up spot as a vendor. I was just trying to talk to everybody there. We did street interviews outside. We did this Vibes Music Festival. Did the same thing there. Like we do more than just be here. Like I try to get our faces out there and stuff.
I love that. Keep
and
going.
we're
Like
going to
I
be
said,
doing some
keep
music
going.
stuff too. So I'm like,
So I got to continue to unbig this back is what she's saying.
Okay, now we've talked about big backs.
Oh, well, I was talking about myself.
Oh, Lord.
I wasn't talking about nobody else back, okay?
Okay. Well, y'all got anything to leave off? Y'all got some gems to drop?
Keep being you. Somebody gonna fuck with it.
Now that part.
Okay.
That part. Don't stay where you don't want to be kept.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a gem.
That part. That is a
Don't
gem.
stay where you don't want to be kept. Where your company is not valued. Get the fuck out of there.
That's
Fuck
right.
out of Dodge.
For sure.
Damn right.
Sure.
Yeah. Come on now.
Right.
We didn't both drop the gem. Where yours at?
Did you not get the memo to Real Red? Like, hello?
Oh,
like, you just out the-
Wow. Okay.
Did you not read the subject line in the email?
That's crazy. I don't never really have gems in my head when I ask the question. Now I'm putting y'all on the hot seat. I think a lot of us don't make like decisions on how it would affect the greater community. I think you gotta start making decisions with thinking about how would this affect others? How would this affect the greater community instead of just how would this benefit me? So like, is it a good time for me to get pregnant right now? Because if I get pregnant right now, I'm gonna be leaning on my uncle to help me with this child.
Right.
Do my uncle want to help somebody get right now with a child?
Right.
So I probably should snip it up and make myself come 9 times. You feel me?
I didn't say 9. I said multiple.
Make
but,
myself come multiple times
you
and
wanna
not let
say that.
D-Ray do it, you know.
Oh, wow.
well,
Yeah.
that is a very responsible thought.
Yes.
So-
Think about the greater community when you're
Yeah.
making decisions.
Yes.
All right, that is episode 83,
Yep.
season 5 in real life.
In real life.
In
2
real time.
episodes every week for y'all.
Dose.
Help us build this podcast. Share this with a friend. Share this with a peer. You feel me? Help club culture grow by sharing our content, leaving comments, showing up to the events we put on, joining our live sessions when we shoot live. It's going to start happening. So you might see us pop up on your Facebook live. You know, hop in, talk to us, congregate. You hear all of that good stuff.
All them type things. All them type things.
We trying to hit 10K followers on TikTok. We need your help. Follow us on TikTok. Share our pages.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.